Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you've never been here before, my name is Alexandra. Today's video, I want to talk about how I believe Square is like scamming me. It's like the craziest story. I ended up switching to Gloss Genius because I just don't trust Square with my money anymore. Please don't mind this backdrop. I don't have a steamer and I literally just opened this out of the package. So it has like the fold lines. I tried ironing it and yeah. My intentions with this video is to not bash Square. I simply just want to inform other stylists, salons, businesses who currently use Square to just keep your eye out for this because I don't want it to happen to anybody else. All right? I'm not trying to bash, but this is what happened to me. I'm just explaining my experience and that's it. If you don't know what Square is, it's pretty much a platform where independent artists or salons, even restaurants, can use for their business to take payments, to book appointments. That's where I had my online booking. I've been using it, like I said, for like 4.5 years. Never had this issue. Okay, so basically, this story starts on December 17th, 2024. I was working and I got a notification, an email. It said, it was from Square and it was like activity adjustment fee, processing or like whatever. And I was with a client, so I was like, that's weird. Like, I'll look at it later. So I put the color on, I go back to the break room while she's processing and I'm looking into it, and it's an email saying there is an activity adjustment fee, like, this does not affect your available balance, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay. So then obviously I go onto my Square app and I go to my balance because you could see the balance and all the transactions, and it said minus $840 activity adjustment fee. I have never heard of an activity adjustment fee in my life. Like I said, I've had Square for like a few years. I have never seen this. Never seen this. Obviously, I call because it says it doesn't affect the balance, but it did. Like, it said my beginning balance, and then after the transaction, it was a different balance. And this transaction was from Square. It's not like I got hacked. It was literally from Square itself. So I called the customer support number. Obviously, I'm with a client, so I can't stay on the phone for long. But I got on the phone with this guy. He was literally no help. Like, he had no idea what it was. I told him my situation. He was like, this is weird. Like, I've never seen this. I'm like, oh, that's reassuring. What am I supposed to do? He's like, let me look into it. Like, I'm going to have to call my representative and X, Y, Z. I'm like, all right, well, I'm with a client, so I can't stay on hold. I will call, like, can you call me back? He was like, yeah, absolutely. He never called me back. So when I was done with my work day, I called them and I got on the phone with a different lady. She was super sweet. I wish I knew her name. She was so sweet. I told her what happened and I was like, please don't hang up on me. Like, I want to stay on hold because I really want to figure this out. Like, $840 is a lot of money. It's not like it was like, oh, $6.99, $9.99, $19.99 for like activity adjustment fee, which I don't even understand what that is. It was $840. And at the time, it was like almost 10% of what I had in my account, like my available balance. So the lady was like, let me call my representative, let's figure this out. I'll put you on hold and I'll like update you. And I was like, okay, great. Every 5 minutes, she's like, I'm still here. Like, we're just trying to figure this out, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, thank you. And in my head, I'm thinking like, how does nobody know where this came from? Like, as a company, if you're going to take $840 out of somebody's account, there needs to be like record of it. Like, where is this coming from? Why are you taking it out of my account? Why does nobody know what this is? Like, just really sketchy, okay? Like, just sketchy. I was on the phone for an hour with this lady, and she's super nice. Like, she was really helping me. But she came to the conclusion, she was like, okay, so we came to the conclusion that the $840 wasn't supposed to be in your account. Like, you had an extra $840 in your account. I'm like, okay. Which is really weird because every single week I go through my books and I track everything I made. I put money aside for taxes. Like, I'm just like shocked by this. I'm like, okay, where is it coming from? Like, I go through my books every week. Like, this is news to me, blah, blah, blah. And she really was like, this is out of my jurisdiction. Like, I can't help you more. Someone's going to have to reach out to you. I'm like, okay. Can somebody please email me like an itemized list of where this number came from? Like, how, like, you know, she was like, yeah, you'll get it tomorrow. I'm like, okay, great. The next day comes, December 18th. Nothing. I get nothing. So obviously I call again and I get a different lady, and this lady was absolutely no help at all. She was really rude. She was like, Alexandra, your case is already expedited. Like, you have to be patient and wait for somebody to call you. I'm like, it's $840. If you're going to take $840 out of my account, you guys should have the evidence, like, to back it up right away. Like, send an email right away. Like, this charge is from XYZ, and like, have the evidence. Like, and then like, document it in my file. I don't know. That's just how I would do business. And also, if there was an extra $840 in my account, why would nobody bother to call me and be like, hi, Alexandra, there's like weird activity on your account. Like, we're going through your balance and whatnot and your transactions, and it looks like something isn't adding up. Like, no warning at all. They just go ahead and take the money right out of my account. Like, they literally just stole $840 out of my pocket. That's what it feels like. So I was like, I'm waiting for this email. No one's emailing me. And she's like, I'm going to send you over an email. This email, this is where I'm like, I'm getting scammed from Square. I am literally getting scammed. I'm going to put the screenshot. As you can see, it looks like Little Yachty wrote this. Hi, Alexandra. Hi, Alexandra. Like, what? And like, the first email I got, there was a little icon in the corner that said like Square, and like, it was very legit that it was from Square. This email, like, do you even work for the company? It was so unprofessional, informal. It was terrible. I'm like, wow, I'm actually getting scammed. So then I hang up the phone. Obviously I had work, and then I call at the end of the night, and I got another lady, and I was talking to her. I explained this story again, and then plus I was like, and I just got an email from this lady, and it looks like a scam. Like, am I being scammed? Is Square, like, did Square get hacked or something? I'm like convinced that Square got hacked. And they were like, no, like, this happens to some people when there's not, like, there's X amount of money in their account and there shouldn't be. And like, you know, like, really sticking to that story. I'm like, okay, I get it. If like the $840 wasn't supposed to be in my account, okay, but why can't you prove it? There's no documentation of it. It just seems like they're like, we're just gonna take this now. So the lady was just like, you have to wait for corporate, like, this is out of our control, like, we can't help you any further. I'm like, oh my God, this is insane. So I'm like, I'm just gonna report this to the Better Business Bureau at this point, because I don't know what else to do. I joined Facebook groups, like Square support Facebook groups, and I posted my situation with the screenshots, and everyone is like floored. They're like, I've never seen this, blah, blah, blah. Or some people were like, I got the same charge, but it was only for like $3.99, $7.99. Everybody was saying a different price. Everybody. Like, this is so weird. Like, why is mine so high? And everyone was like, why do you have that much money in your account? I had like $9,000 in my Square account, and it's because I had the debit card. So when you have a debit card, it's like, I had like a checking account pretty much. So everything just stayed in that account. Some people, they don't have the debit card because they don't trust Square, which I wouldn't trust Square anymore either. Every night, whatever they made, it transferred out into a different bank account, which I wish I did, because if that was the case, they couldn't take any money out of my account because it wouldn't be there. So that's where it was kind of my fault, but like, not really. Like, I'm trusting you with my money. You're a huge corporation. I just don't understand. So when it happened, obviously I drained my whole account. I sent that money to a different bank, and sorry, circling back to the Facebook group, somebody else commented on it and was like, yeah, good luck getting your money back. Like, they took $1,500 from me and I'm never going to see it again. And I'm like, what? $1,500? Could you imagine? With like, for no rhyme or reason, they just took it out of her account. I'm like, this is terrible. Like, I'm definitely switching servers because one, no one's trying to help me. No one called me. I still to this day haven't received an email for like the documentation, the itemized list of like where this money came and went. Like, nothing. I still got nothing. I reported it to the Better Business Bureau. I sent screenshots. I sent every evidence that I had. Hi, baby. And of course, the next day they like emailed back the Better Business Bureau and was like, oh, like basically what I was just saying for the past 5 minutes, it wasn't supposed to be in her account. Like, it was over extra, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay, if that's the case, then show the evidence. Why can't, like, how do you not have evidence to back it up? They're basically just like, yeah, we just wanted to take the money out of her account. And also, I pay $30 a month for my Square's subscription. And that comes out every single month. So it's not like I owed them $840 worth of subscriptions. Like, that would be like years. So that doesn't make any sense. And also, every time I swipe someone's card, there's an automatic 2% that comes out of every single charge and it goes to Square. So like every single month, I'm giving them between $200 and like $400 per se for service charges. So please let me know where this money is coming from. So to this day, still, it is not resolved. I haven't got my money. I am now with Gloss Genius. I don't have any money in my Square account. I just want nothing to do with Square because I can't believe someone who has been with the company for 4.5, 5 years gets treated this way and like nobody cares. The customer service is terrible. All 4 people that I spoke to said that they've never seen the activity adjustment fee charge. What? You work for this company and you've never seen this before? That is a red freaking flag if I've ever seen it. Like, I'm like, you know what? Take my money because you're not getting any more of my money. That's how I feel. If you want to play dirty like that, I am not interested. I'm going to post my YouTube video for my 5,000 subscribers and then I'm going to move on with my life because it is what it is. If somebody clearly needed that money that bad, then I feel sorry for you. I'm fine without it. Yes, I'm pissed. Like, it's a lot of money. But at the end of the day, what are you going to do? I did all I could. There's nothing else I could do besides make this YouTube video and rant. Now I'm just so mad right now. Like, I just don't understand how a business can do that to, like, an independent person who's just trying to make a living. So this is why I'm making a video, because I just want to spread awareness that this happened and it happened to a lot of other stylists. Like restaurants, big salons, like just please keep your eye out for this charge and make sure you're not leaving thousands of dollars in your account, because they could just take it in the drop of a hat. Send the money over to a secured bank at the end of every single day, because I don't trust it anymore. I wouldn't. I'm over it. I'm done. Alrighty, guys. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next one.